नमस्कार एवरीवन, मैं हूं राजनंदिनी शर्मा और आप देख रहे हैं एमए टीवी। पिछले हफ्ते की तरह इस हफ्ते भी वीकली राउंडअप में मैं आपके लिए ढेर सारे इवेंट्स और प्रोग्राम्स लेकर आई हूं जो कि इस हफ्ते हुए, और क्या कुछ भारतीयों की हलचल रही यूके के अंदर वो भी हम जानेंगे। कौन कौन से लोग भारत से यूके आए, क्या कुछ उन्होंने कहा और किया, वो भी हम जानेंगे। बिना देरी के शुरू करते हैं हमारा पहला इवेंट, जो है ब्रह्म कुमारी यूके की तरफ से नेहरू सेंटर में किया गया, जहां पर सूरज भाई योगी, जो माउंट आबू से, राजस्थान में माउंट आबू एक जगह है, वहां से वो लंदन आए। यहाँ पर उन्होंने प्रोग्राम किया, उनको एक अवार्ड भी दिया गया यहाँ पर ऑक्सफोर्ड में। तो उस इवेंट में क्या कुछ हुआ, क्या कुछ उन्होंने कहा और कैसा रहा इवेंट, आइए देखते हैं।
वेलकम टू द नेहरू सेंटर। The Nehru Center is privileged to host a talk on stability in times of uncertainty with Yogi B.K. Surya Bhai. Yogi Surya Bhai is a senior Raj Yoga teacher at Brahma Kumari's headquarters in Mount Abu in Bharat, who has dedicated his entire life for the service of humanity. Last week, Yogi Surya Bhai was honored at the Global Peace Summit, Oxford University, with the prestigious Nelson Mandela Leadership Award for 2023. The award aims to recognize the contribution of people working towards increasing.
दोनों मिलकर के चलते रहें। तो मैं हिंदी में बोलूंगा, भाई साहब इंग्लिश में बोलेंगे, तो आपको दोनों का ही सुंदर आनंद प्राप्त होगा। और यहाँ आप सब आए हैं, आप सभी का दिल से बहुत बहुत हार्दिक स्वागत है, स्वागत है, स्वागत है। एक बार अपने जरूर। आप सब जानते हैं, आने वाला कल या आने वाला पल अनिश्चित ही है, लेकिन अब हमारे ऊपर है कि उस आने वाले पल को या आने वाले कल को हम कैसे जीना चाहते हैं। कहा जाता है जिंदगी जीने के दो तरीके हैं, एक जो हो रहा है उसे कहो ओके, या फिर जो हो रहा है उसे जियो रोके। हल्के रहें, सरल रहें, उसी की आज सुंदर चर्चा हम आदरणीय सूर्य भाई जी के साथ करने जा रहे हैं, कुछ आपके मन के प्रश्नों के साथ, और पश्चात आपके मन में भी जो प्रश्न होंगे उन्हें भी हम आमंत्रित करेंगे। तो एक बार जोरदार तालियों से पुनः स्वागत और अभिनंदन करते हैं, जिनके पास हर समस्या का एक सुंदर समाधान है और जिनके पास एक लंबा आध्यात्मिक अनुभव है कि कैसे जीवन की अनिश्चितताओं में स्वयं को स्थिर रखें।
So, surrender your mind to Him. This is a new spiritual practice. You all have to learn it. Where we find anything very difficult, uncertainty, or I can say darkness on the way, everything uncertain, then surrender everything in the hand of your Father. He is Father. Connect yourself with this relationship. He is my sweet Father, and talk to Him. I need your help, and I don't find any way for tomorrow. You please help me, and you will have wonderful experience in your life. So bring a change into your thoughts, and your world will change.
बहुत सुंदर सी बात आपने कही कि अपने विचार को चेंज कर लें तो हमारा विश्व अर्थात हमारा जीवन बदल जाएगा। दो बहुत महत्वपूर्ण बातें आपने कही हैं, मैं उस पर आऊंगा, लेकिन इससे पहले कई बार हमारे जो विचार हैं इतनी ज्यादा हम पे हावी रहते हैं, जो नकारात्मक विचार हैं, अनावश्यक विचार हैं, कि मैं चाह के भी अपने आप को पॉजिटिव नहीं कर पाता। ऐसी सिचुएशन में मैं क्या करूं?
Problem of overthinking is becoming a great problem nowadays among youths specifically, because many youth come to me, exam is coming, after 5 days they have to appear into exams, but lot of nervousness, overthinking, what will happen, if hard paper comes, then what I will do, nervousness, fear enter their mind. And what happens? As soon as they sit there, they forget everything. Because if mind is silent, brain is very efficient. But if mind running here and there, fear, nervousness, negativity, then entire energy of our brain gets like dull. And in many cases, I told them just one thing. I am coming to the practical experiment which we had in our life. Many beautiful experience, not 1, 2, 3, thousands and thousands. In the cases of students, giving an example. One student came to me that after 3 days, exam will start, competitive exam. My preparation is perfect, but I have lot of fear and nervousness what to do. I asked him, I am giving you one thought, and today only you have to repeat this thought many times. I asked him to do it 5,000 times. I knew that it is difficult to him, but I thought if I ask him to do 5,000, he will do at least 1,000 times. And thought was simple. Being the child of God, I am a peaceful soul. I asked him first, in the beginning, you have to write down 21 times, I am a peaceful soul, I am a peaceful soul, and then start chanting this like a mantra. And he did. He enjoyed the day. This time he came to me. I saw his face, glow, confidence, peace. I asked him, what is your problem now? He said, I am ready to appear into exam. I revived everything, means many things. We will use the technique of visualization. Mind will think, and intellect is third eye. Through intellect we will visualize. I will give you thoughts, and we all enjoy these moments. Okay.
बढ़ते हमारे अगले प्रोग्राम की तरफ, जो ओवरसीज फ्रेंड्स ऑफ बीजेपी ने करवाया हेस्टन हाइड होटल हाउंसलो में। वहां पर विजय चौथाई वाले, जो फॉरेन इंचार्ज हैं वर्ल्ड वाइड बीजेपी के, वो वहां मौजूद रहे। शिशिर बाजोरिया एग्जीक्यूटिव कमेटी मेंबर एंड कुलदीप शेखावत, जो ओवरसीज फ्रेंड्स ऑफ बीजेपी के प्रेसिडेंट हैं, वो भी वहां मौजूद रहे। क्या कुछ उन्होंने कहा, क्या कुछ उस प्रोग्राम में हुआ, आइए जानते हैं इस वीडियो में। और विजय चौथाई वाले और शिशिर बाजोरिया जी ने क्या मैसेज दिया यूके के लोगों को, वो भी देखते हैं।
See, to have all of you here is not an agenda. We are not for an agenda. We are here to work. We want you to work, we would like to work, and we would like all of you to contribute. अगर आप माने तो आप जो आज 300 लोग यहाँ इकट्ठे हुए हैं ना, ये पूरे भारत का एक नक्शा है। हमने पूरे देश को यहाँ इकट्ठा किया है, अलग अलग प्रांतों से, अलग अलग जगह से, अलग अलग समाज से सब लोग यहाँ इकट्ठा हुए हैं। और मैं धन्यवाद करता हूँ आप सबका कि आप यहाँ आए, हमारी टीम के साथ जुड़े हैं। तो हम
कुलदीप शेखावत भारत माता की दर्शन गिरेवाल.
So, I don't have to emphasize the fact which has been already told by our senior leader Shri Vinod Tavadeji as well as Shishirda, that how critical this time for India and also for the world to have leadership of Prime Minister Modi. And we all are committed to bring him again to the power, not only for the party, not only for India, but also for the entire world.
So what is your purpose of coming here in UK this time?
Yeah, my main purpose was to connect or reconnect with Indian diaspora again and mobilize them and tell them about what good things are happening in India, and also therefore appeal them that they should support Prime Minister Modi's all endeavours.
Okay. What message would you like to give to the Indian diaspora of UK?
Well, the India is growing very fast, and also it is creating its stature in the on the global arena has grown up significantly under Prime Minister Modi.
Yes.
And Indian diaspora is definitely proud of it, and they are feeling it. My appeal to them is to give this message of what are good things happening in India to rest of the people in the country where they are residing, so that this message of positivity goes all over the world.
You visit to many countries, so what do you think, which country's diaspora is more vibrant and active towards Bharat or India?
I think we cannot compare it like that. Everywhere the Indian diaspora has a strong emotional connection with India, and also they are very comfortable, they are proud of their heritage, their culture, their traditions, their civilizational values, and therefore I think Indian diaspora is a great asset not only for India but also for the country where they are staying.
So what is your message to the Indian diaspora of UK?
The message is very clear. Very soon we will be heading for general elections, Lok Sabha 2024. The country needs once again Modi Sarkar, so that the country moves from the 5th position in the world to the 3rd. And not only Bharat needs, even the world needs a leader like Narendra Modi ji.
Okay. So what changes can we make in UK for the general elections?
There's a lot of influence you can do. A lot of people back home in India, you are in connect with them. They would like to hear from you because you are giving them a message from a remote part. And you can influence them, you can give the right narrative, and also a lot of negative media which develops here, you can counter that. You have a very big role to play for India.
हाल ही में मैं टोटनहम कोर्ट स्टेशन गई थी, वहां पर मेरे को एक इमर्सिव एक्सपीरियंस दिखा जो फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट है. वहां पर आप जाकर बहुत मजे कर सकते हैं. इट्स वेरी अमेजिंग देयर. और सबसे बड़ी चीज ये है कि वो रोड पर ही है. वहां पर आप 5 मिनट 10 मिनट खड़े होकर आराम से देख सकते हैं कि क्या है, कैसा है सब कुछ. एक झलक मैं आपको जरूर दिखाना चाहूंगी वहां की, ताकि आप भी अगर कभी उस तरफ जाएं तो वहां का आनंद जरूर उठाएं.
stories.
नेहरू सेंटर में ही एक और इवेंट किया गया जिसमें प्रदीप भंडारी, जो एक ब्रॉडकास्ट जर्नलिस्ट है इंडिया में, उनका एक अपना चैनल है जन की बात, जिस पर वो इलेक्शंस के बारे में बात करते हैं, और शांतनु गुप्ता, जो एक बुक ऑथर हैं, उन्होंने एक प्रोग्राम वहां पर किया नेहरू सेंटर में, जहां पर उन्होंने डेप्थ ऑफ इंडियन डेमोक्रेसी के बारे में बात की है। अब वहां पर लोगों ने उनसे कई सवाल भी पूछे और उन्होंने काफी कुछ बताया है इंडियन डेमोक्रेसी के बारे में। आइए जानते हैं क्या कुछ उन्होंने कहा और क्या कुछ क्वेश्चंस लोगों ने उनसे किए और कैसे उन्होंने आंसर बैक किया। आइए देखते हैं।
For thought-provoking discussion titled Depth of Indian Democracy. This conversation will shed light on the intricacies of Indian democracy, delving into the psyche of Indian voter, uncovering the key determinants of electoral success in India, and taking a profound look at the factors influencing the voting choices of underprivileged and marginalized population. It's wonderful to see people from so many different communities, social organizations, and many prominent members from the diaspora joining this event today. So thank you so much. Let me begin this event by giving you a brief introduction about FISI, Friends of India Society International UK. FISI was established in the UK in April 1976 during the state of emergency in India that had led to suspension of democracy, covering many fundamental rights of people and institutions in India. FISI is a non-profit international NGO and is a formidable voice for all India-related matters in the UK. Its ethos and objective is to promote India in the UK.
I'll try to reflect on some of them. 2-3 debates that we keep hearing on depth of democracy. There are 2-3 trends that are going on, right? One, that because of social media, democracy is not real democracy, right? Like one party or another party can sway elections because of social media. That's one. And also, because maybe one particular leader is contained in India, that shows the Indian democracy is weak, right? So maybe just your comment on both of these, that effect of social media on democracy, a kind of weakening of democracy, though I don't believe, but that's like an allegation. And second is how deep you think is Indian democracy, keeping in mind the state elections, the central elections. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Shantanu ji, for having me here. And let me tell you that neither I have ever would have imagined 8 years back when we were doing the mock parliament, where we got in Delhi, when we got the acting prime minister there to apologize in the parliament, that I and you would be sitting here in this historic Nehru Center. Thank you so much, Sanjay ji, everybody, for having me. Now, as I speak, Shantanu ji, I speak out of experience of travelling to more than 400 Lok Sabha constituencies. And I speak out of primary data collection from more than 25 states. And very humbly, I was told by my team, and we've done so many TV debates, that this amount of primary data collection has not been done. So in this whole process, in the last 8 years of traveling to nook and corner of the country, more as a psephologist than as a journalist, I've learned a lot. And my conclusion is that I have not seen a wiser, more democratic mindset that of a voter than an Indian voter. It's so democratic, it is so inclusive, it is so representative, and it is so wise, and I'll illustrate with certain facts. It's the same Indian voter, Shantanu ji, that votes very, very differently in a state election, and it votes completely different in the national elections in a matter of just 3 months.
But does it happen when the elections happen together? Like both the
Even went together.
examples?
For example, say in Odisha, the Odisha Assembly elections and the Lok Sabha elections happen at the same time.
Yeah.
The state government in Odisha won with more than 2/3 majority, but in the Lok Sabha elections, the National Party converted more seats. So imagine in a situation when the elections were happening together, they were completely different results. Even in a bypoll, say for example in the state of Uttar Pradesh, when Gorakhpur, Phulpur bypolls happened, if you remember before the 2019 elections, the results were completely different, and when in 2019 the results were completely different.
Can I just stop you? Can you just tell me so what do you read out of it?
So what I read out of it is that whatever the national media, social media says, the Indian voter exactly knows why they are voting for a candidate and why they are not voting for a candidate. And I'll illustrate with certain 3 examples. What I have seen as a general conclusion in India.
Namaste. My name is Sushil Rapatwa. As far as the depth of Indian democracy is concerned, so you gave some fantastic data points, but the perception out here, outside India, is that for last 2 terms, it has been BJP straightforward, and probably in the 3rd term as well, it might sweep as well, and so on. So there is no opposition. Opposition has been wiped out. So how can you say a democracy is a strong democracy with 0 opposition? And if in case there is any opposition, there is a perception that the ruling party completely wipes you out. Either you have an ED on your back and you are completely gone, you are finished. So any voice, even a simple challenge, how this policy works, oh, you are anti-national because you have challenged the ruling party. So how is it democratic? So that has been a very strong question outside.
Yeah. Let's take this bigger question, larger question. Otherwise, I thought I'll collect a couple of questions that answer this.
Let's look at every state. Punjab, there is the party in government in Punjab is not the party which is ruling. Let us take it. Delhi, the party which is in power is not the party which is ruling the center. I'll tell you another very, very interesting data point. Generally, you must have heard about the Women Reservation Bill which was passed. Now, if you analyze the data in the 15th and the 16th Lok Sabha, in the 15th Lok Sabha, you would see that the female member of parliaments asked roughly half the questions compared to the male counterpart. But in the 16th Lok Sabha, it increased at such a disproportionate rate that the male member of parliament and the female member of parliament asked roughly the similar questions. And on another interesting data point is that the ruling party's female member of parliament asked and made the government more accountable vis-a-vis the opposition party's female member of parliament. On the top of it, the female member of parliament generally asked questions to do with education, health, roads, vis-a-vis the male member of parliament asking about defense and external affairs. So that again proves the data point which I am trying to say, that for the women, it is about who takes care of day-to-day needs, who ensure for the bottom of the pyramid, and after that it is about the country.
बढ़ते हैं हमारे आखिरी इवेंट की तरफ, जो है एक पंजाबी मूवी जो हाल ही में रिलीज हुई है, जिसका नाम है एनी हाउ मिट्टी पाओ। हैरी और जिता की एक कहानी है जिसके अंदर दोनों ही काफ़ी अच्छे दोस्त होते हैं और वो एक थिएटर ग्रुप में होते हैं और उनको फाइनेंशियल डिफ़िकल्टीज़ होती है, पर उनकी जो ग्रुप लीडर होती है उनको काफ़ी हेल्प करती है। तो अब ये तो मूवी देखने के बाद ही पता चलेगा कि क्या है पूरी कहानी, लेकिन उसका प्रमोशन यूके में किया गया जिसकी एक झलक मैं आपको दिखा सकती हूँ, आइए देखते हैं।
हेलो, सत श्री अकाल जी साਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ जी, ਅੱਜ ਦਾ YouTube ਚੈਨਲ ਦੇਖਣ ਵਾਲੇ। ਸਾਡੀ ਫਿਲਮ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਐਨੀ ਹਾਊ ਮਿੱਟੀ ਪਾਓ, ਜਿਹਦੀ ਸਟਾਰ ਕਾਸਟ ਸਾਰੀ ਅੱਜ ਇੱਥੇ ਕਮੈਂਟਰੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਈ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਇਹ ਰਿਕੁਐਸਟ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਫਿਲਮ ਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਦਿਵੋ। 6 ਅਕਤੂਬਰ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨੇੜੇ ਦੇ ਸਿਨੇਮਾ ਘਰਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਵੀ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡੀ ਖਾਸ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਕਰਮਜੀਤ ਭਾਜੀ ਦੇ 6 ਰੋਲ ਹੈਗੇ ਔਰ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਐਕਟਰਸ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਫਿਲਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਦਿਖਣਗੇ ਔਰ ਅਮਾਇਰਾ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਬਾਲੀਵੁੱਡ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਏ ਹਨ, ਹਰੀਸ਼ ਜੀ ਨੇ और निर्मल ऋषि मैडम ने, BN शर्मा सर ने, ते सारे की रिक्वेस्ट है 6 अक्तूबर ਨੂੰ ਸਾਡੀ ਇਹ ਫਿਲਮ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦੇਖੋ ਐਨੀ ਹਾਊ ਮਿੱਟੀ ਪਾਓ। ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬੁਲਾਉਣ ਲਈ।
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ। ਸਾਰੇ ਜਣੇ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਸਿਨੇਮਾ ਹਾਲ 'ਚ ਜਾਇਓ ਜੀ, ਆਪਣੇ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਇਓ, ਆਪਣੇ ਫਰੈਂਡਸ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਇਓ ਤੇ ਸਪੈਸੀਫਿਕ ਡਾਕਟਰਸ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਆਪਣੀ ਫੈਮਿਲੀ ਤੇ ਦੋਸਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਫਿਲਮ ਦੇਖਣ ਜਾਇਓ ਜੀ। ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਸੋ ਮਚ, ਗॉड ਬlesਸ ਯੂ ਆਲ।
ਦੋਸਤੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੁਣ ਲਿਆ ਨਾ, ਫਿਰ 6 ਅਕਤੂਬਰ ਨੂੰ ਤਿਆਰੀ ਕਰਿਓ, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਫਿਲਮ ਦੇਖਣ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੈ ਐਨੀ ਹਾਊ ਮਿੱਟੀ ਪਾਓ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ। ਬੇਨਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ 6 ਤਰੀਕ ਨੂੰ ਫਿਲਮ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਐਨੀ ਹਾਊ ਮਿੱਟੀ ਪਾਓ, ਸੋ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦੇਖਣ ਜਾਇਓ।
Thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to request all the viewers to go and watch Anyhow Mitti.
तो आज इस हफ्ते के वीकली राउंडअप में बस इतना ही। अगले हफ्ते में फिर हाजिर होंगी और कई सारे इवेंट्स और प्रोग्राम्स के साथ। तब तक के लिए देखते रहिए MA TV, योर चैनल ऑफ चॉइस।